Hello.
Hello.
Let's see how things go this time.
Yeah, apparently I missed big drama.
Yeah, a little bit of excitement or something.
Yeah. What happened?
Edgelord stopped by, crashed the server a couple of times.
Oh, good.
Follow botted me for, I believe, exactly 1,000 followers. And
Ah,
then we were like, you know what? We're done for the night.
yeah.
And so we'll see if they come back. We'll see if everything is just nice and peaceful.
Yeah. Here's hoping.
So down here near the bottom of your tower, this
Yes.
Jasper area. I believe it's the third floor. It's underneath the checkerboard
Yep.
pattern.
Oh, the berry bush has saved my life again. I'm
Yay.
coming down. Oh, so ground floor, Jasper?
Um, so
Or
very
do I
near
have?
the
I may have. Okay, yeah, I may have just used Jasper twice.
yeah, so very near the bottom. So you've got
Oh,
the bedrock floor
the red
and
blue.
yeah, the red blue.
Red blue, okay. On my way. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So how much of this is what you were making and how much of this is Frog's design?
Uh I think it's basically just the center column from what I'm seeing.
Okay. So if I were to bring the ceiling down around the outside,
Get out of here, slime.
would that cause you
This is how
major
you treat
inconveniences?
so you treat visitors? Like we got precious few visitors and you're chasing them off. You're just like a dog humping the guest's leg. Sorry, go on.
Um,
What do you want to do?
so essentially, if you come up these stairs, I've brought in a subway line,
Okay.
but the trains
Oh.
are generally a bit tall. And so if I
Yeah.
try to bring it in, I will either have to cut through this blue ceiling
Right.
or dip down by, I believe, 2 blocks.
Okay.
And so I would personally prefer to dip down such that you
Dip
can
down.
walk out of the train onto this floor.
Right. Right.
And so essentially it would bring the walls of the next floor down in
Mm-hmm.
by 10 to 12 blocks.
Okay. Honestly, it should be fine. I don't think I've got any plans for this floor. Nobody else
Okay.
has claimed it or anything like that. If anything, like this floor's design is getting a little weird just because like I had to raise and lower to fit in the smeltery.
Mm-hmm.
Which I honestly like. I was telling Frog because he was like, "I don't. Oh no, if I put it here, I'll have to like tear out blocks and whatnot." And I was like, "Go for it." Because honestly, this is kind of what I was hoping for: is that
Mm-hmm.
I make this big old shell, and then as it gets filled with stuff, the design of it is going to have to change and mold to fit the design
Sure.
or to fit the function.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's what I'm really psyched to see is how you guys change the design by adding to it.
Sure.
Like that makes me happy. So yes, by all means.
Okay, because I wasn't sure. Because
the
whenever
only
I
thing-
see doors, I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
somebody had a plan. And then I come
Oh,
through, and I'm like,
This
oh,
is new. This might be frogs. Yeah, this is frogs doing. Okay, so it seems like he's claimed this quad, but yeah, over here it should be fine.
so
Like
when he gets here, I
claimed
can.
the other red quad because this is where I'm keeping my armor and swords and weaponry and stuff like that.
Okay, so let me see.
But that's it. Yeah, the other side of the floor is yours to do with what you want.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me break one of these blocks. Okay, so that would mean that this storage is just a little bit too far.
Too far for what?
I want to dip the subway down a little bit, but he's got a couple of chests here that I am certain I could move somewhere slightly different. And it would be totally
Let me come
fine.
up and see.
So your bow
like the
chest,
armor
your
chests.
shield chest, and your hoe, arrows, and bomb chest.
What you call my arrows? You son of a bitch. Okay, this can move. Yeah, like yeah, this can totally move.
Yeah,
This
because
is just kind of like me trying out a design
Mhm.
for storage and just needing somewhere to put all of the armor pieces because they were just crowding up at my inventory.
Sure.
So yeah, you can move all this. Yeah, by all
Yeah.
means.
Looks like I'm hanging out until Frog and whitelists me. So
Ah, no.
What the hell?
not a big deal. Aw. Well, a cat just jumped in my lap, so now everything's good.
Huzzah.
There you go.
Oh, and I am probably gonna bail when Heather gets home because she's been out of town for a couple of days, and so you know.
Ah.
And Mac, welcome back.
So is that jackhammer pneumatic or just off?
It's pneumatic and silk touch.
Ooh.
Boogie oogie. You can sit down.
I'm doing something you should never do, which is run on train tracks in the tunnel where if the train came, I would be toast.
You would be a little toast, but
I
no
would
trains
be-
are running yet.
Little toasty. That's what I figured. I figured probably this line wasn't active yet, so that's probably good. I just want to see the tunnel. I like how uniform it is.
That is in my nature.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh, it goes up.
Give me the chests. Gosh darn it.
Never.
Oh, this weird split. Nice. Kobold. I
Yeah,
see
there's.
the gang element that infested my tower has spread into the tunnel. That's good.
Yeah,
Good to
there's
hear.
a bit of a kobold problem.
A little bit.
Kobold gang, rise up.
Man, I kind of want to pretty up the train tunnel. Like, give it walls and stuff.
Yeah, I was going to get there eventually. I just wanted to make sure it served its purpose first.
Yeah, of course.
And make sure it is going to go that way.
Yeah. But just, like walking through it, I was like, oh man, it'd be so cool to like put in like brick walls or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like lay down gravel underneath the tracks.
Maybe something like do like bands kind of like as you're riding the train, it's like first you're like dark stone, then light stone, then like red stone or something like that. Could be kind of fun.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. And so if we crack through here, we're good. Okay.
Let's get their claws trimmed later.
Is it you?
No, I manage somehow. This guy though, he was one murder claw. I could feel it, which is why he got ejected.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we follow that down here. Dig. Dig, dig, dig.
This is the Minecraft song. Dig, 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 dig. I can dig it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we'll bring this down by 2 into here. That whole space will be fine. So let's go down. Figure out what we're doing in here. Limestone, huh? good curved corner. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Yeah. It's a really good curved corner. Let's make sure all the other ones are that nice. Yep, that one's a good curve. Yes, Slime, I know you're there. Everyone knows you're there. Okay. All good curves all around. Then we need Viridian, or whatever it's called. Viridium. Just makes me not sound like I'm sure what it is. And then calcite. That's not calcite. That's calcite. Oh, Zool barking at somebody. Oh, this is lined up with the
Surprisingly
wrong
cold
one,
here.
isn't it?
I don't know how it is there, but like I actually had to pull some plants in last night because it got down to like freezing type temperatures. So
Wow.
crazy
Whereas it
cold.
was,
I guess we're due for like a winter storm coming through or something like that.
it was unnaturally warm here.
Yeah, my wife was in Chicago, and she was saying that it was colder here than in Chicago, which is
Unheard
shocking to me.
of.
Yeah, that's absolutely absurd. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess we're just getting that for a couple of days before we go back to having Indian summer once again or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say I mind. I like it cooler, but just
Oh,
it's a surprise. I was
yeah, it's just yeah. It's like you shouldn't be here. You're lost.
We're doing this now. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need
Well,
help?
last month.
Yeah.
It's like I realized it was late. It was like, oh shit. No fall, just winter.
Yeah. Yep.
Fun stuff.
Oh, and it's a thin wall, too. Vertical slabs. He goes around complaining about Boon's slabbage and then makes a vertical slab wall.
Oh, I would never engage in such sadistic practices. All my slabs were horizontal.
As God intended.
Yeah, exactly.
So I know on the horizontal slabs you can just put a slab on top of it. Can you not do that with the vertical slabs?
I have no idea. It's probably fine.
No, it's not climate change, okay? It's just like weather's super old and is coming down with dementia is all it is. It's very sad, but clearly that is what's happening.
Nope, that's too far. Okay. There's the basic layout. Now to fill it down. Ah, so that needs to be a slab of some description because you got storage underneath of it. So we need a block that is not solid, but looks how we want it to look. No, that's the exact opposite of the sort of block I want. Ah, false weave. That's the one I want. Can it still be opened? It can. Good job, false weave. I think that's the only one. Oh, one more. Two more? Two more. Okay. And then we can probably put a false weave door somewhere as well. Although, I mean, if it's going to be false here anyway, might as well just make a false weave double door right here.
So what is the purpose of false weave?
It looks like a wall, but it's not.
Oh,
So
nifty.
ghost weave doesn't look like a wall, but it is. False weave looks like a wall, but it isn't.
Okay, so it's like the ethereal blocks from the previous type kind of thing.
Kind of. So like the ethereal blocks are a glass you can walk through, but it keeps other things in. This lets everything through, but it looks like limestone.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And the reason I need it is because Boon has storage underneath of this. And so to be able to open a chest, you need to have a non-solid block above it.
Oh, it can't be. Yeah,
and so
yeah.
slabs work great.
Yeah, it can't.
Full
it can't have a
limestone
solid
does
block.
not.
Yeah,
False
So
weave
now you have a
works.
fancy illusionary door.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Just like a real dungeon.
yeah.
So let's see if the adventurers figure this one out. What the hell is this here? Yes, dog. He is huffing at me.
Oh no.
The fact that I haven't made any secret doors prior to this is really quite an achievement. I usually make secret doors everywhere.
Then you get a bonus for having secret, actually not doors.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a door, but just opens into like a brick wall or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or it looks like a door and it just doesn't open.
Now we're thinking Winchester Mansion.
Is that the spooky one?
It's kind of spooky, yeah. Kind of just insane design with like staircases leading up into the ceiling and just like doors that open out onto like a second floor drop. Stuff like that. Just like complete nonsense building.
Yeah, my neighbor's
Makes me
daughter
think
was
of,
playing a friendly village building game. Like there's no goal, it's just make a village.
Mm.
And she found a bug where you can make a door that goes from the second story out to nothing.
Nice.
Poor villagers are just like, "Please." Except there are no villagers. And so like you don't even get the
Yeah.
payoff because there's no one to fall out of it.
Yeah. Oh, this is wild. I'm liking it.
Yes, there's a board game I used to like to play called Betrayal at House on the Hill.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
no, I love that game.
That's real good.
It's amazing.
And I had the first, the original edition, which had a misprinted tile, as you may recall. Like one of
I
the
didn't.
one of the basement tiles was actually listed on the because you remember how you, so for people who don't know, whenever you go into a new room, there's a set of unknown tiles and they say up, bottom, middle, or upper, saying which floor they can go on. And so if you go to a new room, you actually you draw from you basically just go through the stack and find the next one in the list, which applies correctly to it, and that's the room that you found. Congratulations, you have continued to generate this batshit mansion.
Yes.
There was one, it was like the underground lake or something like that, which was misprinted as the upper floor, and we always, and you could like do something about that, but what we always did was just said, oh, okay, when you open this, you open up and walk through and you fall down into the basement into this room.
Into
And the next person
lake.
that goes through there, finds the actual room that was supposed to be up there because,
yeah.
mystery house.
Of course.
That's some very Hello
Absolutely.
Neighbor nonsense.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not afraid of a neighbor, but I believe you.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to check to see if I have like the misprint version. I don't remember. I feel like I would have remembered like clearly a basement tile being listed as a second floor tile. And I don't, so like maybe I got a later one, like because the game wasn't like definitely wasn't new when I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it had been out.
It was
for
just
a
whatever the
little
first
bit.
printing that Wizards did.
Yeah,
Wizards.
that sounds right.
Wizards
Do a lot of
adjacent.
those things.
Glad we have so much just random stone laying around.
I don't know, Boone.
Like
Why do we
full-
have so much random stone laying around?
Wait, cobblestone?
No, calcite, limestone, all the fun stuff.
Probably other various engineering
Oh,
endeavors.
okay.
Oops. Don't put calcite on this side. This is the limestone side.
Yeah. Listen, at least down in the basement, the floors are still relatively simple. Like, I got much crazier the higher up I got.
Should actually probably trace around the outside of it too, just to be sure. So what are y'all working on?
More of the tower. You guys are filling in the bottom. I'm extending the tap.
Nice.
Higher and higher, you say?
Oh yeah. I haven't reached the build limit yet, so.
Gotta try harder, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Slap, slap goes the slime.
He's slamming right for me.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't really like vein mining rails.
Bonka, bonka, bonka.
Because the wrench just picks them up. It's not as great on a straightaway, but the curves, it's really nice.
Made the mistake of reinstalling a Fallout Shelter on my phone.
Oh, no.
No.
It's not the worst. I'm not spending money on it, and I've been able
Yeah.
to limit myself to, pop on for 10 minutes and then ignore it for a couple hours. So I'm currently not, fully in the throes of addiction. So I can stop anytime I want.
Mhm. Sure, you can.
See, my issue with that game was like it was too needy. Like I loved it, but like I feel like if I tried to play it where like I would just like log in for 10 minutes, do a few things, and then log out for like the rest of the day, like I'd come back and my shelter would be in flames and unrecoverable.
Well, I haven't had that issue yet, so maybe.
Okay.
I mean,
Maybe they dialed that back because to be fair, like I remember I played it like right when it first came out, and I haven't really touched it since.
the funny thing is, I loaded my phone because they keep advertising it, I guess for Fallout Day or whatever. But
Mhm.
so I loaded it, and then I saw I'll go ahead and start a new one. I saw like in the saves menu import from Google Play. I'm like, okay, and it turns out
Sure.
and it opens up, and hey, I guess from
It's
8
still
years
saved.
ago,
Yeah.
my thing I played with and then got bored with. I'm like, okay, got a little bit of a head start here. I guess I'll just go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I said, having fun so far. And frankly, if I stop having fun, I'm just gonna uninstall it again. It's not the biggest deal in
Yeah.
the world.
I mean, yeah.
But it's kind of fun because they put some content related to the Fallout TV show in the game. So it's
Oh,
kind of neat.
nice. I
Yeah.
still need to
Like,
watch that.
You can get some of.
Me too.
Honestly, it's I
I've
love
heard
it.
nothing
Really
but
good.
great things. I love Walton Goggins. So, like, I'm
Oh,
already
man,
sold. I just need to.
I cannot praise
Watch.
Walton. Man, is there
Right?
anything that man cannot do? I
Right?
swear
Like,
to God.
holy shit. As well,
Have
do
you
you go.
seen Righteous
go on.
Gemstones?
I've not. Is he in it?
He is in it. He is a
Alright.
secondary character role, and
Yeah.
he is ridiculous and amazing in it. Like I never really watched what's that one, Justified, with him in it, but
No,
I heard
I've
good
not
things
seen
about it.
Justified either. But, like,
Uh,
just him alone on, like, Sons of Anarchy. Like, it was so good.
Yeah, that was the other one.
Yeah. Like, I remember, I think the first time I saw him was in House of a Thousand Corpses, of all things. I was like, who is this guy?
What an
Yeah, and The
introduction.
Shield. That's, I first saw him in House of a Thousand Corpses, and then I started watching The Shield. I'm like, hey, it's that guy. He's still kind of an asshole.
uh,
But yeah, no, it has been a treat watching his career just like explode.
And the best part is he just seems like the nicest guy.
He really does. Like I've watched him on like I think watched like a panel on Hateful Eight or Inglorious, but actually both Hateful Eight and Django. And like any time like he had any response or everything, like he was just so happy to be there. Like
He's like just some random guy who got picked out to be in this movie, and he's like I'm not gonna correct you on this one.
yeah, no.
Kind of thing.
Jonah Hill was the same way. He's like I don't understand. I spent the entire portion of my movie wearing a bag on my head, and I was just happy to be there. I didn't deserve this.
Hateful Eight.
Oh yeah, have you not seen Hateful Eight?
I
have
have.
not.
It's been a while. Honestly,
Oh, okay.
I remember being good, but I don't remember. It didn't stick in my head a lot.
Right.
I don't know why. But it's a good Tarantino film.
Yeah. I'd say it's interesting watching him, whether intentionally or not, kind of remake Reservoir Dogs, but as a Western. Because like that movie is straight up Reservoir Dogs, but in the Old West. But it works. Like it totally works, and like the cast is amazing.
See, The Shield, Justified.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think what else I've seen him in.
Oh yeah, he's one of the voices in Invincible too.
Oh, okay. Another thing I have to see, but I've heard very good things.
Again, I enjoyed Invincible. I did like when the newer season came out. I did wait until the whole thing came out to watch it because I do not truck with part A and part B of the seasons. I'm like, ugh.
Oh yeah, I hate that they've started doing that more and more. Like, nah, man, just release the whole season, man. Like, you can do it weekly, that's fine. But like, what is this season part 1, season part 2 nonsense?
I blame. Was it Mad Men?
Mad Men was like the first one to do it, weren't they? Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's one before that did that. Breaking Bad did. I think Breaking Bad did that the first, because they split into half, I think, and then the second half started with Ozymandias.
It was so it was definitely AMC's doing. Whether it was Breaking Bad or Mad Men, it was definitely one or the two that did it first, and I've noticed it. Like I noticed Netflix started doing that shit. Like, nah, man. Don't tell me there's new episodes when like there's more new episodes that you're not letting me watch for some ungodly reason. And like they were doing that shit when like it was still like binge city out here. Where like I feel like these days like people have maybe like they've reintroduced like weekly release episodes to some success, I would say, where people are more amenable to it. But like trying to do that by splitting an entire season in half and just making people wait longer to finish the season was madness.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know I've been kind of moving off of like the binge mentality recently. Like instead of just like throwing on a show and watching like 6 episodes in a day, I'm watching them like once a day.
Wow.
Like I have a lunchtime show, and when I stop to eat my lunch, I watch an episode, and then I tuck it away and save it for tomorrow. It's very good. It's very cool.
I have trouble doing that with anime.
Yeah.
I could see. Oh, anime has so many filler episodes and cliffhangers, though. Like, how could you not binge anime? Like, yeah,
Well, like some of them I can.
yeah,
Like there's this show called Monster I've been watching. I'm like I can get like like if I watch it a little bit sped up, which you can do on on the Netflix app, which is nice. Like I can watch an episode on my break at work, and I've
right.
just been slowly going through. I've been doing that with the last series actually, but recently they just got the new season of Demon Slayer, and I had some. Heather wasn't here over the weekend. I had some time. I'm like, F it.
Yeah.
I'm hitting this as hard as I can.
Okay, so you are typical anime fan, where like the new season comes out and in less time than it takes to actually watch the episodes, you've already binged the entire season. You're that guy.
So only sometimes.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, you know what? Like, you give all the grief you want, but at the same time, like I'm kind of jealous of that level of passion for anything.
Yeah, but shows I'm watching with Heather, like we watch like an episode a night. Like we're watching like the first season of Yellow Jackets just came out on Netflix a month or two ago, and we're not done the last episode. It's a good show, but we don't need to watch more than an episode a night generally. So
Right.
it really just depends on how hard I've been wanting to watch whatever the thing is.
Right, yeah.
My problem
different
is
shows.
I don't know that I want to watch it, and then I start watching it, and then it's the next morning.
Oh, they got you.
Mm-hmm.
You're their favorite viewer.
Speaking of that, I started watching Dan to Dan. And,
It's so good.
What is?
Yeah, I watched
Dan
the first
today?
episode. I'm like, I gotta watch the second episode, and then it was too late last night. I had to actually, work today.
And thankfully, there are only a couple of episodes. I'm being good about watching them as they come out, such that I don't watch a ton all at once.
Yeah, like not every show is here's the whole season. Like some of the ones I watch on Hulu are like, hey, this season is coming out. Watch it as it comes out. Like nifty.
Right.
This helps me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a Crunchyroll subscription, and so I watch the things as they release because I know how I am. But every now and then I'll find an old show that I had been meaning to watch and then never got around to, or was like, oh, wait, I didn't know they made an anime of that. And then I accidentally watched the whole thing. I did that recently for something, but I don't remember what it was.
But like, especially with like rewatching like older shows, I think, because like I've been watching, like I went through all of the Tales from the Crypt, and then I did the Tales from the Crypt animated show.
That's right. There was an animated one.
There was an animated show. Yeah, it was actually pretty good. Yeah, it was absolutely Tales from the Crypt for children, and it translated remarkably well.
There's an anime Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, there's no blood or nudity or anything like that. It's all cleaned up and child friendly, but like the stories still hit the same. Because pretty much all of the Tales from the Crypt episodes were morality tales, so like you can easily clean that up for kids.
Yeah,
like kids are the ones you want to be aiming the morality tales at. So yeah,
I know what I'm doing is wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Like I know, I don't need you to tell me. Like, listen, were you when I was 5, Crypt Keeper? It's like, oh, you had a show for that. Never mind. I guess I'm just an asshole.
That's pretty funny.
But yeah, and I think there was some stuff before that, like older shows before that I like tried to get into and watch, but wound up just kind of losing interest because I was trying to binge through them. Like, yeah, I think Millennium is where it started. Like, I watched through Millennium, and Millennium was just so hard to binge through because, like, you finish an episode and you're like, okay, I think I'm done. So
Was it?
I need a
I
break.
remember that show. I never watched it. I know it was a Chris Carter show.
Yeah.
That's all I really
was
know
great.
about it.
Lance Henriksen,
Yep.
Terry O'Quinn. Very good. Basically kind of like the same vibe as the X-Files. Only instead of like aliens and government conspiracies, it's religion and prophecies and stuff like that, but still kind of in that same vein.
Neat.
But since like it wasn't the X-Files, I feel like Chris Carter was able to get away with a lot more like insane shit. Like the second season of Millennium, like the plots in that season are just cracked. Like I'm trying to like at one point, like one episode is like 3 demons in a late all-night diner just like swapping stories, and it's like dudes in full like prosthetic demon costumes just like hanging out.
I mean, that sounds like a fun watch to me.
Yeah, like it's a little bit almost proto supernatural, but through the lens of like Chris Carter. But yeah, no, highly recommend it.
And Mac, it's not that I don't remember like the content of the show that I watched. I just have binged more than one. And I don't remember what the most recent one was. And like I can tell you a lot of things that it wasn't, because I know which ones I've been responsible about. But I'm not entirely certain what the most recent irresponsible watch was.
Yeah, there have been times when I have watched so much anime in a weekend that background conversation sounded like Japanese to me. Like, like you hear like my in the background. You're like,
yeah.
Like somehow the syllables were wrong, and you're like,
suddenly you were like fluent in Japanese for like 10 seconds, and yep.
Did I just hear a Abanai?
Yeah.
Mama?
Sorry,
I'm not gonna lie, and I hate to admit it because like it reinforces like a philosophy that I definitely disagree with. But I can confirm that I once stayed up all night playing Grand Theft Auto, and then like went out with a friend to go to the store, and I started looking at cars as if like picturing how to like carjack them. Not seriously, but like I could see the game in real life, kind of, and I was like, well, that's alarming.
Yeah,
I don't think I will play any more Grand Theft Auto for a little bit.
Yeah, maybe take a little break from that one.
Yeah, it's time to take a break, get some sleep. Your brain ain't acting right.
Give it a chance to,
brain
again.
I'm incompetent.
Yeah.
But I see, so it's confirmation that video games can't influence you. However, I didn't carjack anyone. I didn't even come close. So, like, influence itself doesn't amount to anything.
Now I remember which one it was. It was My Wife Has No Emotions.
Oh no. That sounds sad.
It's one of those shows that parts of it are pretty good, but there's one episode that I cannot recommend to anyone.
Oh no.
Because it's a story about a dude who falls in love with his housekeeping robot.
Oh, okay.
Who's not supposed. Well, she's not supposed to have emotions, but she does. And one of the best parts of the show is her expressing that without being able to move her face.
Yeah.
Because she's not built with any of the face musculature necessary to make the faces that typically go along with an overly dramatic anime.
Yeah.
And so, like, that part of it is really good. The episode where he takes her to meet his family and he can't name a positive thing about her as a woman,
Oh,
that it just ruins the whole rest of the show, because he
Yeah.
just keeps finding things about her being a good robot and being a good
Right.
homekeeper. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, the whole point of this show is that you love her as a woman. And it's ridiculous
Yeah, it does
that
seem
you
like
just
a pretty
drop the
drastic
ball
tonal shift.
for a whole episode. And then it goes back to being fine, but like that
So
that
you just
one
skip that
episode fumble is pretty
go.
big.
Yeah, you just skip it.
Yeah, and it's not
It's a
like
little bit confusing.
it's not like the conditional don't watch of, I think it's episode 4 of Has Been Hotel, where like most people can watch most of that show, but there are a lot of people who are not going to be able to make it through episode 4.
Oh, no.
Because it gives the background of one of the major characters, and it is not pretty.
Yeah.
Like, very intensely not pretty.
Oh, no.
And so, yeah, it's not necessarily a show for everybody, because it's styled like a children's show, but it is 175% not.
Oh, kooky Japan.
No,
And
that
Oh,
Has
is
Been
it not-
Hotel
is it
is
not Japanese?
it's not Japanese. I'm not sure who made it,
Oh.
but like it's
Okay.
it's an English language,
say
probably American. Yeah,
Has Been Hotel.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's American. It's very
Okay.
Tumblr influenced, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, never mind. There's your problem.
but like overall, really good, quite engaging. I like it a lot. But I could see people get into that episode with Angel's background and just being like, I can't do this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's going over that way. That's okay. We'll just keep powering through. But yeah, Has Been Hotel, it's set in hell, starring Lucifer's daughter,
Okay.
trying to set up essentially a halfway house for reforming sinners, such that
Right.
they have some chance of being something else. And so, yeah, you got a bunch of sinners
Yeah.
and the things that happened to them that led to them being there.
Yeah. I feel like with that setting, if it doesn't get at least occasionally extremely dark,
Hmm.
are you really doing the service to the story?
Yeah. And like, there's dark, and then there's dark.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because like the part with the town full of cannibals, not that dark. Yeah, Mac. There's a lot of cliche evil in it, such that they can play up the fact that it is a comedy.
Hmm.
But then they just hit you out of nowhere with a couple of things. But then again, the first episode of Dawn to Dawn kind of went places I did not expect. With her and the
I've only seen
aliens.
it too. But yeah. Oh yeah, I watched the 3 episodes that exist of the Amazing Digital Circus, and I enjoyed them.
Oh. I think I've seen the memes of the characters, but I've never actually seen the show.
Okay, I mean, the first 2 episodes were I think debuted on YouTube,
Mhm.
and I don't know if the third one's also on YouTube, but it's definitely on Netflix. Like, you can watch all 3 episodes now. Oh, are they all free? Okay. Yeah, I'm enjoying the concept so far. Be nice if there were more episodes of it, but it's how content goes.
Yeah, ain't that always the way? One of the most artfully done "Hoo Boy That Came Out of Nowheres" that I've seen was Elusive Samurai.
Not familiar with that one.
So it aired this past season, and it's beautifully drawn, fairly similar in style to Demon Slayer.
Okay.
But it's a kid in feudal Japan whose entire clan is murdered. And
Like you do.
well, like you do, that is how that time is. And so it's him trying to get everything back, but he's just a kid who's good at running away.
Huh.
And so it's him finding loyal subjects and various things to help him reclaim everything. But it all revolves around him being able to win various types of fights through the overwhelming power of running away.
It's what the masters do.
But it's one of those things that it is so skillfully and artfully drawn that there are just parts where you're like, oh, really? Yeah. So that one I can definitely praise if you are not squeamish. Which, given the horror bent of at least half of everyone here, you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, no. I'm listening. I'm like, I'm sure I can handle all this. Absolutely.
Yeah, because the scene where his entire clan is murdered is overlaid with the scene of him just playing ball with his brother. I think it's his brother, his cousin, somebody that he's related to. And it seamlessly transitions from him playing with a roughly head-sized ball and it going up onto the roof and it tumbling down. And it was, in fact, someone's head that tumbled down.
Oh, nice. Not nice that it's someone said, but I'm just like, I'm imagining the transition.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, no, that's very good.
Yeah, Genesis. Well, Mac, the thing is that it's not a little bit of running away as a tactic for winning the fight later. No, he has no other skills. That is the only skill he has. It's not that he's going to run away such that he can win the fight some other way. No, he has to win purely through the power of fleeing.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I got it wrong. Okay. I ran out of slabs, and I'm like, why did I run out of slabs?
Oh no.
Part of this wasn't supposed to be slabs.
Ah, that would do it.
Okay. We've got some floor for our rails. We just gotta clean this part up a bit. Move that down. Oh no, the person who stopped by and said hi, trying to sell me some
Just
some
trying
nice
to sell
cheap
you.
viewers.
Oh.
You went
No,
for
no,
the
no.
expensive viewers.
I want the expensive ones.
Artisanal.
I ain't out here playing the penny slots, all right?
Free range, grass fed.
Yeah.
Quarters or nothing.
Yeah.
These should actually be these. Do I don't have any extras of that. Did I put them away? Bricks, polish, tiles. I just put them away. I need more Bayside cobble slabs. Can do. Can do. That's odd. 1, 2, 2. Oh, I grabbed an extra one of these from here on the other side. Okay. Like so. Bricks. Okay. Now to lay some rail. I think that might have been one too far. Yeah, there we go. Not enough tracks. Are you telling me? No, that was correct. I dropped one somewhere.
Did you guys' Discord like notification sounds like drastically change in the last couple days?
I don't ever have the sounds on, so I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't noticed.
A couple days ago, I think I restarted my computer and like the Discord notifications like sound mostly the same, but echoey. It's very strange.
That is very strange.
But not so much that like it couldn't have just been like them changing the sound of notification.
Well, Heather's home, and I don't see Frog anywhere, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take off.
Sounds good.
All right. So I will catch you guys on Thursday, hopefully. You guys have
Yeah.
a great night.
Okay.
Nice.
See you Thursday. Well, we're gonna have to update this wall, put in some wall lights. I think that's a future project. For now, we just got to get this thing running. But yeah, apparently Discord did update their sounds for spookiness for Halloween. And
I was going to say, because they sounded a little spookier. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's apparently a setting where you can change it back.
Oh, no, now that I know that it is officially Discord and not like I've been hacked or something, like, no, I like them. Now that I know that they're not a danger. Yeah.
Yeah, Mac, but reading those notices and getting those notices are two very different things.
Was he saying that the Discord sent out a notice about the sound changes?
He's a little surprised that he didn't see the notices about it after the update. And like, I can say for certain that I received notices, but I also did not read them.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I don't read. Half the time it's Discord being like, hey, you should really buy Discord Nitro. Hey, you should really like boost this Discord server you're in with Discord Nitro. And I'm like, no. So that's what it is most of the time. So I just stopped paying attention. But that is cool that they changed the sounds for Halloween. I like that.
Mm-hmm. So, aside from your own work, do you have any modern horror recommendations for novels?
Trying to think if I've heard about anything. Honestly, probably not, because I don't read nearly as much as I should, and most of the stuff I read is older.
Mm.
I don't know. There's some good stuff out there. I just none's coming to mind offhand.
Okay, because my wife's an avid reader and has done a bit of horror reading, and so I tend to get her books, but I've got nothing but the internet to go on, and I've been lucky several times.
Yeah.
I figured
Well, if
I'd
it doesn't have to be like a new book.
What? The problem is I don't actually know what she's read unless it's by Stephen King.
Ah, gotcha.
Because that one is real easy. It's all of it.
Yeah.
And so I tend to go with the newer stuff because then I know that she hasn't read it.
Yeah.
And so I got really lucky with Mexican Gothic. That one turned out really good.
Nice. I love the name. Do you know if she's read any Clive Barker?
I believe she's read some, but that's the trouble with the old stuff where it's like she's probably read one, but which one? I would not be able to tell you.
Right. I mean, you could always ask.
I know,
or is it
but I like
to be like secret hidden.
I like it being a surprise.
Right. Well, the trick is to ask and jot down the answers like a year before you plan on getting her anything. So enough time has passed that she's like completely forgotten about it.
I'm just very lucky that no one else does the same thing.
Yeah. Hell House by Richard Matheson is real good. It's also older, so
sure.
I don't
but that one doesn't sound familiar, so I'd probably be relatively safe.
Yeah.
Okay. So stone brick. Okay, so now we have a way down and a way back up. I wonder if the trains hit hard enough to kill mobs on the tracks. Because, like, I know they damage mobs that are on the tracks, but I don't know if it's enough to, like, kill a kobold or a forgotten knight.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to go get some hay and lead a cow onto the tracks so we can test this?
Yeah, I know it's not enough to kill one of us fully suited, because I'm pretty sure I've been hit by the train.
You've been hit by the train. Listen, I think at this point I'd be more likely to die by falling onto the train.
Mm.
Like, that seems much more my style.
It certainly does. But if you're lucky, you might be able to right-click a seat and then be like,
there you go.
Totally meant to do this.
That's inevitably how I'm going to die, is trying that trick. Because I forgot that was an option. But now that I remember, I
don't wanna
absolutely
do
have to. Yeah, I have to dive from the tallest height and land perfectly in a moving train.
Mhm. Yeah, so like set up a train that goes around this
Mhm.
building up like 20, 30 blocks. And then you jump from the spire at build height, try to
Mhm.
land on the train.
And try to land without dying. Yeah.
And probably you'd have two
Future
trains.
features. Yeah, yeah. Dueling trains. Ooh, could
Maybe
you
have
have dueling
like a
trains doing like a double helix kind of maneuver?
or like set up a full dropper type map where like you fall enough that you would die if you hit anything, and so you need to
Right.
dodge things and then try to grab one of the trains.
Oh no. I was thinking of a fun carnival game that could kill you, and you made it Dark Souls.
Well, that does sound
And they
like
call
us.
me a sadist.
Well, I'm not making that. I'm not making it for other people. I'm making it for
Got
me.
it. Oh, there you go. Oh, so you're masochist. Gotcha.
Uh huh.
All right. Gotcha. Going on up here.
Okay. The outside is filled in. Now fill in the inside. Oh, have you tried the elevator yet?
There's an elevator?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't go nearly as high as I was expecting it to, but
Okay.
so it goes.
Where's the elevator?
In the middle, above the ring.
Above the ring. Oh, okay.
So this is the elevator shaft.
Gotcha.
There isn't currently a way to call the elevator, so I'm going to grab a button and do that.
About to get crushed by the damn elevator. I'm like, oh, do you just like walk in here and it zips you up or something? Like, no. There's an elevator car apparently.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh.
Oh, it's coming.
What's your head? Oh, it's very slow.
It's very slow. You get crushed by this, it's your fault.
Oh. Why you just put the damn shotgun back in the holster, Jill? You could have saved us all some sandwiches. Love how slow it is. It's just majestic.
Yep.
Okay,
And
you
then
get on this side.
You come
Nice.
in, and then you use the scroll wheel to choose whether Boon Central, the jail, or the Grand Atrium.
Oh, nice.
And then I think you right click, and there you go.
And
Real
we're going up.
nice and slow,
Leisurely.
like.
Nice and leisurely. That it exists and works, like, is a reward enough.
Mhm. So that's the jail.
That's the jail.
And here comes the quote unquote Grand Atrium.
Ooh. Oh, does it come out? Oh, nice. It comes out in the center of the pyramid?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah.
And I see why it doesn't go higher now. because it would have to go through this water feature.
The water. Yep. Wait, this looks... Did I make this? There's no way I made this.
No, probably not. I'm fairly certain he was like, oh, there's water up here. What if I powered it using that water? And so he made a big old water wheel, and
Okay.
it spins
Nice.
so very slowly.
Well, is that why the elevator is so slow?
Yeah, that it can only move as fast as the water wheel goes.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Even the pillars of water are new. This whole thing is new. Nice.
So yeah, if you end up wanting elevators like that, like on the sides to go all the way up,
Right.
they can go pretty high, and if you get enough torque and enough gears ratioed, you can get them to go pretty quick.
Yeah, now that I know that they're an option, I like that this one is here.
And
Like,
they
I
don't
kinda
have
like this being the stopping point.
and they don't have to be 3x3.
Another one.
They can be 5x5,
Right, okay.
7x7, 9x9,
Ooh, okay.
however big you like.
Nice.
The
big,
doors
like,
open
loading
automatically.
Elevator.
Mm.
Yeah.
The main trick is that you need to have these contacts. So that block and then this block on the outside, such that it knows where to stop.
Right.
And then this pulley on the top needs clearance straight all the way down.
Right.
I can't believe he
didn't
put it
I could
centered.
definitely... Oh, is it not centered?
No, it's off to this side.
It's centered on the pyramid.
So like the 3x3 is the 3x3 is centered. It's the pulley that isn't in the center of the top.
Oh, I figured that
it's over here instead of over here.
There.
And like
maybe to clear it, to make the water pool, the water wheel thing uniform.
But if it were over here, it would be directly under the water wheel.
Oh, what? Like I'm seeing it's going past above the water.
Because here's the water wheel.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
And so if it came out one further this way, it would be directly under it.
Yeah.
But instead, it's one short.
But the pulley on the side is what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, the belt over here.
The belt goes up higher than the platform of water.
It does, because it has to get to the center of the water wheel.
So if you centered the pulley, it would cut through the water pool, wouldn't it?
No, not the belt
or would it
on
just
the side.
Adjust?
What I mean
the
is
belt on the side would go through.
What I mean is this pulley here is the one that is required for the elevator.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're saying this bar could be extended?
Yeah.
And the attaching
just
point
one over, and the pulley would be centered on the elevator. And like, Frog is real big on things being centered. And like, how did this happen? I'm not going to fix it because
write a negative review. Yeah.
I'm not against it. I'm just like, that does not seem like the sort of thing he would do.
Yeah. Here I was thinking that the whole pulley system with the belt was one unified like piece.
No, all of that is completely custom.
Okay.
You can power it with a windmill. You can,
and of course it is because it's Minecraft. I don't know. My brain short circuited because I've never seen stuff like this in Minecraft much.
It's because it's Create.
Oh, this is one thing. Yeah.
Create is really good about you can piece things together exactly how you like. If you tried to do it in Pneumaticraft, it might need to be precisely one thing built exactly the way it needs to be.
Okay. Well, it's nice that that one is what's the word? Modular? Yeah,
customizable.
customizable and modular, so you can just like make it however you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Minecraft way.
Yep. And it's the same way with the trains. Like, I could probably make some sort of actual like subway type car that is closer to the rails, such that it's not as tall as my wagon train is. But I like my wagon train, and I'm going to bring it down here.
Yeah. Yes. Please do. Be honored to have it. Also means I can just take that as a shortcut. Did Frog finish setting up the whatever this thing is?
Energy I think so. So he set up a remote connection to the main base's storage down there, such that he could set up that pulverizer over here for some reason.
Something.
I don't really remember what he was crushing.
He was trying to do something, but like I wasn't really paying attention until it became like an upgrade to the tower. I'm going to be honest. Then I was very interested.
And so I don't know if, like, I don't know what he set up over here aside from the ring and the pulverizer.
Oh, is there a pulverizer down there too?
Yeah. So in the blue room.
Yeah. Oh, is that what that is?
There's a pulverizer. It's the one block hooked up to one bit of cabling.
Oh. I heard pulverizer and I expected like some grand machine.
No, it's just one block.
This was just like some like storage terminal database or something like that. That's what I figured. Man, like I wonder if he's gonna build this up to make it look cool. Because if not, I will take a stab at it.
Yeah, I don't know what he was planning to do to expand that operation, if anything.
Yeah. Yeah, if you wanted to like rig up like a series of pulverizers in there.
Because the biggest trouble that we'd have with like a bank of pulverizers is if you want to try to automate them, like you can't have the same recipe in multiple machines. It'll only ever send it to one.
Right.
And so each one would end up being like a dedicated pulverizer that is only for turning cobble into gravel.
Yeah. Which I mean, if they're only one block, like.
And personally, I would rather make like a giant pulverizing array that you can send anything crushable to it. It would spread it out such that you can massively parallelize any smashing you need to do.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's a very different thing.
Yeah.
Okay, now to figure out our lighting situation. Because this is untenable. Oh, do we want to do candles, chat?
I like candles.
I kind of want to do candles. but I don't want to use a candle dipper. Oh, that's annoying.
Oh no.
I don't want to put tallow into a candle dipper and add a string to it. Let's check one of these other kind of candles. Honeycomb and string. That sounds way better.
There we go.
It's not lit. Where's my ignite spell? There it is. Filed under I. Okay. My ignite spell does not turn on the candle. Can I add a bit of lead? To turn it into a nifty candle. Maybe that will turn on. No. Why not? Supplementaries. That one's just plain old Minecraft. Like, I mean, we've got flint and steel. Can we just light it this way? There we go. And it provides no actual illumination.
Oh no! What the hell? That's a lot of work for no light.
I can cheat. my my pickaxe can make lights.
Oh.
But like not the kind of light I want. I want a nice looking decorative source of illumination.
Yeah.
Do I go for the mage light torch, maybe? Yeah, and the kerosene lamp would be great if we had a source of kerosene. All right, let's see how the mage light torch looks. How do we turn it on? Hmm. Okay, entry index. That'll help. Mage light torch. Decorative lights. To ignite, cast light on the sconce. Use touch or projectile sensitive. Okay. What is this called? Conjure mage light. There we go. It does look better, but it doesn't reach all the way down. I'm going to need so many of them. Particularly if I want to raise them up like you probably should. Hmm. Do we have a reasonable source of sea lanterns? Well, costs crystals and shards. We've got 5,000 crystals and 18,000 shards. So yes, we've got a pretty good source. For sea lanterns. Okay. Do we want to go with a set of black lights?
I like black lights.
I'm a little tempted
Yeah.
because the way this is set up, the checkerboard doesn't continue through parts without the checkerboard,
Right.
and so the pattern breaks on the other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
And so where I had the sea lanterns no longer works because now they're on the soapstone. And so if I can find a nice dark light source, I think that'll be neat.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we take these. Put those back. And put these in. Yeah, that's really good. And so now we don't have to break the pattern. We can just use the black lights instead of the sea lanterns.
Yeah.
It's just a question of which light do we use in the soapstone band. I'm a little tempted to go for a different color entirely.
Oh no, you fall in here, you can't get out.
That is correct.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty much what you have to do.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the red light might be good.
Yeah.
So yeah, over here you got the sea lanterns.
Oh, nice.
But then over here, you've got the black lights.
Oh. Oh yeah. I like those.
Yeah, so I'm working on getting rid of all of the torches,
Yeah.
but still keeping it spawn proof.
Right.
Man, my computer has been struggling today.
Oh no.
I don't know what it's trying to do, but it just chunks through the frames every now and then. I'm like, did it chunk enough that I lost count?
What did I do?
Okay. Back to the pattern. Oh, I will be right back. I have returned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here. Eventually, I'll probably change out all of these red ones such that you know which direction you're facing when you come by.
Right.
But yeah, for now, red's good enough. So how's the upper floor engineering go?
All right. I'm just waiting for more nether bricks to cook up.
Mm. So how are you enjoying your smelting array down there?
Very cool. I like it. I like the kind of design I came up with. I gotta work on making more igneous extractors because I put in a bunch of basically infinite block makers on the other side. I just only had what 3 igneous extractors.
One, two, three, four. One, two, three, 4 here. Okay, chat, we're in the final stretch. Okay, the outside is done. Let's do the trough. Okay, this is too far apart. Better? Better. Same problem over here. It doesn't. Why does it not have the same problem? It's the same shape. Huh. Wonder if it has to do with the lighting that's up above it. That's okay. We can always add an extra sea lantern to the pattern. Okay. There's the trough lit. Now to bring the track down into this place. we go. Nice smooth descent into this place. I need more stone. Once again, out of stone. Alright, there we go. Unmodified. Let's head on back. Compressed brick tile. And once again, the trains are stuck.
Oh no. Come on, trains.
That's okay, because I need to revise their schedules anyway.
Whoops.
Tradition. Tradition.
Forgot there weren't bushes.
Down into the subway. We need to fix this station. Tell it which doors to open. It's not a huge problem. Okay, should probably move it one block further. Oh no, you missed the train.
The slime. There it goes. Bye, train.
Okay, so now come in here, open west side doors. No suitable path to the next destination could be found. Oh, because this comes back out going the wrong way. Right. So we need an S-bend to swap you over onto this one. Ah, there's a train coming.
Oh no.
It missed. Okay. So now we just wait for the train to make its rounds and it'll make its way back.
Yeah.
Suppose in the meantime I can adjust the lighting in this place. Let's see. 1, 2. Really? All that chugging that
Oh,
it was
no.
doing earlier, and now it crashes?
Yeah, what the hell?
But I will warn everyone right now. If it crashes again, I'm done.
Yep.
And in the meantime, I'm going to have a cookie.
Hell yeah.
My neighbors decided we might need some emotional support cookies. Despite it just having been Halloween and us just having brought cookies over to their place this past weekend,
Uh-huh.
of which we still have half.
Yeah.
Because you can't just
So in
make
other
like
words,
8
if I need a
cookies.
cookie, no, of course not. 8 cookies is that a batch?
Hmm. appears this spacing is not perfect. I'm not entirely certain why. Ah, it's because these are not the right distance from the center. Oh, the elevator's coming.
Hey, yeah. Boss is here. Everybody look busy.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3 here. Okay, so that should just move all of these 2 blocks that way as well. Okay, one quadrant illuminated. I will temporarily illuminate the next quadrant so as to not cause massive disturbances. Okay, safety compliance restored. Oh, the train is probably stuck.
Oh no.
So I'm going to go unstick the train. Let's check the schedule, see where everybody is. Oh. Alright, this, it's heading to the subway. But that doesn't make any sense. Huh. Yeah, I think it's a bit confused. Okay. The Po locomotive is heading to Lich Tower northbound. All of these signs are giving me different impressions of where this train is. Ah, here it is. It just came back from the subway.
Oh.
This is not where you're supposed to stop. Oh, the signal. Because the cricket is here somewhere. Where's the cricket? Oh, it's better now. Well, it's 11 o'clock. Time to do that
Yeah.
Midwest lap slap.
Yep.
And yeah, we're going to be on our way. We'll be back on Thursday, probably with more of this. Gotta light up that Boon Central Station. Make sure it's
Oh, hell yeah.
nice and clean and illuminated such that people can ride the subway in peace. Whether or not we light up the tunnel is a whole other question.
Well, listen. If we're pushing them out of the tower, we gotta give them somewhere to go.
Mm-hmm. And maybe we make like a demonic clubhouse just off the tunnel.
Yeah.
Give them a nice place to
Yeah.
live. Give them some nice couches, maybe a TV or two.
Mm-hmm.
Pool table if we're feeling generous.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be Thursday. Maybe we'll see Frog. Not sure where he is. Probably just taking it easy given the stress of everything that's going on. We recommend that you all do the same. And have a good couple of days. Boon, you got anything to say?
Nope.
Then we'll be out of here. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
See ya.